Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for coming to today's webinar talking about the October survey. I have my first slide here is just updates and notices. I have financial open office hours and the topics listed here with the dates and times. And if you're interested, you can just email me at my email address and I can send you the link to attend. I just wanted to keep everybody, make sure everybody's aware of the fall info meeting held on October 23rd from 9 to 3 p.m. and that is in Bangor. And the deadline for registration is October 15th. That's just around the corner. The other thing I wanted to just reiterate, the local food submissions, as we're back using the local foods in our claiming system. That will remain in pending approval um, after sponsor certification. And it will not move forward until Maine reviews and approves them. So if you'll still see it in pending approval even after both certifications are done, but that is okay. Katie will be approving those and moving them forward. All right, so now we can move on to what you all are here for, and that is there we go, October survey. Okay, so this year there are a few changes to the October survey that we'll be going over. But I just wanted to reiterate that the October survey is to be completed after October 31st. The student eligibility status needs to be collected on October 31st to complete the report beginning on November 1st. And claims will not be paid until your October survey is approved by us. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. In addition, CEP and Provision 2 non-base years, so that's year 2 through 4, there will be an additional spreadsheet provided to you in the Help tab to assist you in completing the October survey. This spreadsheet computes your free and reduced eligible numbers based on your approved claiming percentages in the first year of CEP and Provision 2. Your enrollment may change each year, therefore eligibility changes as well. The October survey impacts claiming as there are edit checks in the system for overclaiming. FFEP eligibility looks at this report for qualifications. SFSP and CACFP look at the October survey to qualify sites as well. I'm sure there are more, but you get the point. The data you provide touches every program. Ensuring its accuracy is critical to the integrity and success of our operation. It is important that you are reporting the correct numbers. As you can see, in CNP Web, the sponsor summary, you'll go to the sponsor summary and it is the forms tab that has the October survey. Right. All right, my papers are all messed up. I apologize. I don't know what happened here. So the welcome, as you go into the welcome page of CMP Web, you log in you log into CMP Web with a user ID and password, and then you're selecting S&P, and this year it's 2026. So it's whatever the current year you're in. And again, it's on the sponsor summary page on the forms tab. The plus sign, the action button here, you will not see that until November 1st. So right now there is nothing listed there. All right. All right. The first thing we're going to look at is our sponsors that are regular claiming. or base year provision two schools. So that's your very first year in provision two, or if you're regular claiming, you're not in CEP. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to enter, this is a picture of the October survey. When you log into the October survey, I'm using this school here. You're putting up right at the top, it has enrollment. It has your site name, school name that we're reporting right now. The enrollment for the school, the total enrollment, you're going to put that number right in that box. And then you're going to enter the number of free based on your application and DC list by grade. So you're going to go through and put every grade, whatever grade level they fall under, and the same thing for reduced. You're going to fill in the reduced section and also the paid section. The paid section is new this year. So this is an important part that helps with the FFEP qualifications. So it's important, don't forget the paid. We want that information as well. So remember, your free plus reduce plus your paid equals your enrollment. All right. So our next slide, we are talking provision two, non-base year. So this is your grades, years 2 through 4. All right, so for the first step in this process, you will need your base year free and reduced eligibility percentages. This report is found in the Help tab in CMP Web. The name of the report is F 2026 CEP and Provision 2 Non-Base Eligibility Report. I have actually have put together this report for you, so it's easy. It's a plug and play. You're literally putting in your enrollment in the enrollment category. This list is all of the schools that are participating in CEP or Provision 2. So you'll find your name under the sponsor name. And then you'll go over to your 26 enrollment. You're going to plug your number in here. 133 is plugged in, and then automatically the number for free eligibility, reduced eligibility, and paid eligibility will be calculated for you based on your free and reduced percentages. This one, actually, the base year was in 2023, and that's where the numbers are coming from. So once you go to that report, you plug in your numbers, then you're going to, in CMP Web, and you're going to, again, just like we did in regular claiming, you're going to put your total enrollment in this box here. Now, this example, we're going to pretend that this school is a K through 8 school. So we're asking that you put the numbers in your lowest grade level. You do not need to separate them by grade because honestly, you will not know what grades the kids would fall in under. So where this school is a K8, so under the K, that is where we're going to put the 30 free eligibility, the 5 reduced, and the 98 paid. And that's how that works for that one. All right. So now we're talking CEP school. So again, your information is going to be on the same spreadsheet. So there are two ways to complete the CEP calculation. The first way I'm gonna explain is your CEP numbers can be found on your site claim under the eligibility information. So when you do your claiming in September, you're right up above this box here is you're putting in your meal count. Next is your eligibility information. So this is where, and this is going to happen. I've been getting some calls on this. So they're not sure what they're supposed to put in this total, but this is your total enrollment for that month. So how many kids were in the school, the highest number for that month. So we're saying 42. The CEP calculations are right over here. It's the system gives them to you. So you can do the math and figure out how many would go in free or reduced, or you will end up seeing it right here for the first one. So technically, your next claim month is actually so yeah. So when you do this in November for October, um, this number is going to be yeah. The this is your as of October 31st. This is the number that you would be putting in the report. So 42. So this is the report down here. Putting 42 here, 20 under free, zero reduced as there are no reduced in CEP, and then the rest in paid. And I've given you an example of the math behind it here as well. Um, so the second way you can do this is kind of the same way we did provision two. It's using the spreadsheet. You're going to put in the enrollment here, 42, and the system will break it out for you as well. 20 free and 22 reduced. So you're doing the same thing. Again, remember the lowest grade level. So this was a K through 8. If this school happened to have been an 8 through 12, then you're going to be putting the numbers in 8th because that is the lowest grade level in that school. The last step is your certification. Um, but remember, after you've completed, let me go back one. After you've completed if you have other schools in your district, they'll be all listed underneath. They'll be listed by school. Each school will be listed on the October survey, and you'll complete all of the schools, the same process as you just did here. And when you hit save, there shouldn't be any errors. You'll have to keep changing, keep editing until no errors appear. So once you've hit save and there are no errors, you click the certification and then submit. This form will stay in pending approval until Child Nutrition approves your October survey. I want to direct your attention to the help tab. So this help tab in the help documents, this is where you're going to find your October survey quick guide and the F26 CEP and provision to non-base year eligibility report. So you are going to click for the PDF of the October survey quick guide and then the Excel of the CEP and provision to eligibility report. I was going to say something. Can't remember what I was going to say. These documents are not in the live system in there yet. By the end of the day, the October survey quick guide will be there. But the CP provision 2 eligibility, there's still some more work I need to do on that before I can post that, but it will be there by the end of the month. All right, before we get into questions, I thought I would share my screen and kind of walk you through the the October survey. So I'm in the test environment, which is not live, and you're going to see more options than what you see on your system. But we're in the forms tab on the sponsor summary. The October survey is right here. You would click the pen, and then you're going to have, this is what it looks like. You have your school. If there were more than one school, they'd be listed below. You're putting in your number of student enrollment as of October 31st, and then doing your free and reduced free doing the breakdown. And let me see. And then this is your certification to certify it. I wanted to show you where I'm talking on your claims. So when you click the claims on the site part of your claim, right now it says an error, but when you click on this, this is where I was talking about the eligibility. So there, your percentages are right here. So when you put in the 42, it's actually breaking out how many free and how many are paid right here. So this is probably a quick, easy way for you to do it. And you want to make sure you're in your September claim when you're looking for those numbers. Okay, and then I can show you, just one second. I want to make sure I pop up the correct one. Um, Sorry, hold on one second. This one? Yes, it is. All right. I need to move over here. Sorry about that. So this is the spreadsheet. This is a portion of the spreadsheet that you will see when you print it. So this is your enrollment. So this is where you're going to be putting in those numbers. So whatever you put that number to, as you can see, it's automatically changing on the other side. So you're getting your numbers right there. So it's pretty simple, plug and play. That is it. That is what I wanted to show you. I will take, oh, I forgot to say questions, answers I totally forgot that. They got it. They got it. Sorry about that. And I think I forgot to tell you that this is being recorded as well. Sorry about that. My notes were all disheveled, so it threw me off. So are there any questions, Paula?
Yes, Jody, I have one.
Okay.
If we have elementary and middle school in the same building, do I separate? I do claim each school separately. Also, if pre-K is my lowest grade level, is that where I report the number?
So your October survey should, I guess I'm a little confused. Your October survey is separated by schools. So so your school, it's whatever school you're filing because it's the same with your claim. So if that school is K through, what did I say, K through 8
It's elementary and middle.
in one school.
Yes.
So you're going to put it's all like elementary K through 8th grade. You're going to put it in the lowest grade level.
She'll call you.
Okay. So yeah, give me a call. But it's your whatever site you're looking at, your school, it's whatever your lowest grade level is for that school. You're putting your numbers, eligibility. Is that it?
No, you have one more.
Okay.
Am I supposed to be sending out applications home with students for income for meals? I understand under CMP, as CEP, we did not have to do this. I just need to figure it out.
Um, I am going to, I know the answer, but I'm going to let David Hartley, I'm going to ask you to call David Hartley because there's some other additional questions I think need to be asked on that. So application process is technically done usually because your verification has already started. So obviously CEP, you are not doing applications. Provision 2, if you're in your base year, you would have done applications, but not if you're years 2 through 4. But if you have questions on applications, please call David Hartley and he can address your questions as he's also the CEP and Provision 2 master as well.
Do we have to wait until after the October survey to submit September's claim?
You cannot submit, claims will not open for you. So your claims, you won't be able to get in there unless you've completed your October survey.
September's?
Sorry, September. September,
Or
so
is it
right,
due till tomorrow?
no, September you're doing right now. So September you're doing right now. So the October survey starts November 1st. So it's when you're in your November 1st claim that you're filing for October that is not going to be open for you. But September is, yes, September will stay open. That will not close. I think we may have an answer. We have the infamous David Hartley joining the, I feel like a radio show. Our guest today is David Hartley.
Can you repeat that question?
Okay, we're gonna have Paula repeat that
One of
question
the
for David.
applications?
Yeah.
So am I supposed to be sending out applications home with students for income for meals? I understood under CEP, we did not have to do this.
If you are under either CEP or special provision non-base year, you do not send out meal benefit applications. If you are regular claiming or provision 2 base year, you are required to make applications available for families.
I hope but again, if you have additional questions and want clarification, please call David Hartley.
624-6878.
And there you go. There you have it. We have another question.
We do.
We do.
Where is the spreadsheet that you showed at the end? I've never seen the spreadsheet.
It was there actually last year because I did this last year as well. So again, in the help tab of CMP Web. So actually, if I'm in there live right now, well, not live, but this is your help tab. And when you click that button, you're gonna see these two documents. They are not there right now. By the end of the day, I will post the October survey quick guide. And then the spreadsheet, I still have some verifying before I post that. I need to make sure everything is correct.
When does the October survey need to be submitted?
So it needs to be submitted if you want to get paid for for October. So you technically you have 60 days to file your claim. So you have in essence 60 days to do your report before your claim is late. So you can do it anytime after November 1st. And do we have any other questions?
We do. What do we base our eligibility numbers off from if we do not have applications for CEP to enter in the survey?
Okay, so that's where we talked about here. I go back to if you're regular claiming, you're not talking about that, or base year provision 2. If you were talking about provision 2 non-base year, years 2 through 4, this is when you're going to use my spreadsheet because your percentages are based on your base year. Your percentages for claiming are on your base year. So that's why you're going to use the spreadsheet. So you're just going to plug in your enrollment for that month and the system will print it out for you. If you're a CEP school, you can do it this way because your CEP percentages are there. So you're just putting in your total number of students and then it is calculating it for you. But so you can do it either by the spreadsheet or if you're CEP, you can do it by your claiming to get your percentages that you use to determine your free and reduced and paid eligible students.
I am not seeing any more questions.
Wow, that's great. So if after you've processed everything that I've talked about today, and read the the quick guide. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call, and I'll be happy to answer your questions, or you can email me as well. And I think at the end here, my email address is right there, and my phone number is listed there as well. And that is it. Thank you for joining me today, and enjoy your summer, as I guess we're in summer season now. And is that it, Paula? That is it. Well, thank you very much. And again, any questions, please call. Thank you very much. Have a great day.